Hi everyone again. I'm just going to give you a quick update on the progress of the project so far. It's looking kind of a lot better lately. I can't really remember how it looked before, but I'll just run through it very quickly again. So you can now select each floor, and it will tell you in this caption below that this is the floor selector. You can run along there and it won't change. But if you want to look at the building itself, or what it relates to, it's easy to do so just by clicking View, and that takes you to the main building. As you can see, we're on floor 3. The same applies for the Civic Centre, which if I click on that will take me to the Civic Centre floor 3. Not that there is a floor 3, so what I'm planning to do is on floor 3 for Civic Centre I'm going to grey this out so you can't actually do some of the things that I'm about to show you. I think you just saw a little peek there. Now then, on to actually viewing the images. Currently I'm using my own icons, which I've created little mouse things just to indicate that this is where you should be hovering over. We're taking the approach of kind of, and rather than having instructions on the page, having tooltips to inform the user. So if I go to the ground floor, okay, here is the main entrance. Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually correct, but this is what me and James have tried to work out, and we think it may be around there. We're also thinking it might be good to use those tooltips to indicate key features of the building. One of Jonathan's suggestions was to add where the meeting rooms are and where the canteen is, and other various other areas of the building as well. So that's that. Okay. There's no pictures on ground floor Civic Centre at the moment. Let's go to Civic again. There we go. Looking interesting, and I know what you're going to say, these images are far too small. Right, so the idea is that we either, well, I'm trying to work out how it's going to happen. I'm just thinking about user experience here, but I think the best way to approach it is by, when you click on the placeholder, the image then expands to maybe 3 times the size. Just gives you a nice clear picture. So these are really just previews, and then if you really want to see what's going on next, you should click that and it will expand, to about that big. Same is still, the same approach is happening on the other buildings. As we go through them all, it's revealing each one, still changing the text, and looking pretty great, if I may say so myself. For my first infographic, I'm quite happy with this one. There are a few other things to mention. Moving this over to Drupal shouldn't be too much of a faff, but I have only been designing this in Chrome, so you need to make sure that migrating it over to work on IE8, which has always been my focus, I have to make sure that that works and doesn't look a bit strange. Also, because of the way this little it's almost like a little application, it's not really responsive, as in it won't shrink very well without breaking, and I'm not going to show you exactly how that doesn't work, because there's really no point. But what I'm thinking is that we lock the window so that no one can resize their window, resize the content even past these margins. So in short, that means that not really any mobile device is going to be able to use this at the moment, and simply because we don't have the time to develop a mobile fluid version. And I'd like to think of this as more of a proof of concept that may be used in the future, who knows, for other building tours. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? But as a functional thing, I think it does its job quite well, and I mean, further improvements would be grabbing this bar here, and as you scroll it suddenly attaches to the side of the screen or somewhere, so it's much easier for you to change floors without having to scroll back up. Alternatively, I will have a back to top link which will take you back to the top, doing the similar really nice smooth scrolling. Okay, thank you very much. I hope this wasn't too long-winded. Thank you.